Yo, this is Shabazz Larkin, and I'm coming to you live and direct from my home in East Nashville. And behind me is my painting. This is a painting I did quite a while ago with my son sitting on my lap. And a lot of the work that I'm doing is, as a painter, is dealing with this image of fatherhood. Um, that's something that sort of inspires me. And something sort of left out of the conversation in the fine art community. On my wall here is a collection, it's my Christmas tree, it's a collection of images from my ancestors. And my sons and I, we get together and then we shake the rattle, we light some incense over there. And my hope is to bring experiences like this out of my home and into the public space. Behind me is an image of my father. It's multimedia work. But I'm really showing you around my space to show some of my art because it really kind of speaks to the things that I'm interested in. Here is a work that says Papa is present. Again, sort of dealing with this theme of showing father. And behind me is this image called Godfather. And this is sort of an image of this sort of like elder man with his godson. That's sort of loosely based on my grandfather. We see things like that again and again. There's my grandmother there, and that is my two sons having their hair sort of done by their mother. A lot of times these themes of Black family and fatherhood are sort of like left out of public conversation. And so like I'm looking for ways to reflect my community back to my community because, in Nashville, for instance, it's covered in guitars and microphones, and it tells nothing of the story of Black history here. What a significant location for history. And public art is supposed to be the thing that teaches us about our shared stories. And for some reason, our shared stories from my community is oftentimes left out. And so over the last couple of years, I've done a monument to the Fisk Jubilee Singers. I've done a monument to Little Richard, a sort of staple in this city. And I've done the only sculpture that I know about to him. And I'm working on more. I'm working on a project to honor the life of John Lewis, and I want to do more like that. And I'm looking for people, that is interested in supporting that kind of work. And so, not only that, I have another project that I'm involved in. I started a podcast and newspaper called the Museum of Presence. Right there on the front cover is Maria Magdalena Campos Pons, who is a chair at the Vanderbilt School of Art. And her resume starts in 1983. And I sit down and do a podcast with her called for the Museum of Presence, and just showing her work and just holding space for her. On the back of the paper there is the story of a young DACA recipient who has been deemed unable to stay in the country. And we hear from her. We hear stories from Magdalena Campos Pons to stories of immigrants. And there's a story of some Native American stories. And last year we did stories of sort of former prisoners. And so telling our stories to our community and those beyond is really what I'm about. And that's what I'm up to. All right, that's it. My video's gone too long. Peace.